Cut that shit up, man.
Put the thing in motion crossing oceans.
Y'all, so pretty much this is the next day after all of that content. So pretty much, long story short, I came out to Atlanta for Voila, so we can go ahead, we could shoot content, I could meet new people, and I'm basically trying to find and make my own tribe, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. You feel me? If some people that's already been doing this shit for a long time want to collab with me, come on, let's go ahead and do it. Like, let's support. Like, I don't get what's wrong with that. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, I could go ahead and bring my little podcast talk, this little personality, hee hee ha ha. Everybody all happy to see me and stuff like that. And then it's just like, then they more quick to stir up some drama. I'm like, I'm the type of person, we could do the little podcast talk, we could do all of that, but like really digging into my personal, Bookie, we ain't doing all that. Like, if it's something that's public information, alright, I can confirm or deny public information. That's cool. But like all that in my private, getting it, oh well, we could talk about it off camera, off script. We ain't talking about none off camera, nothing off script. We ain't doing none of that, because then it'd be a situation where like, alright, so how that whole fight with the girl ended up happening was, I guess okay, I came last minute. I don't know if she already had her stuff planned or whatever the case may have been, but he had let me know, like, oh, she coming. And he like, you got a problem with her? I said, I ain't got no problem with her. I said, if she got a problem, that's on her. I'm like, let me know something. I'm like, so is she gonna be there for the podcast and the thing, or is she just gonna be like, for the 20v1? Because at first I was damn near just gonna say fuck it. I was gonna be in Atlanta, go find something else to do. You feel me? There's so many other things to do inside Atlanta. But I'm like, what, whatever. Let's go ahead and see squash the beef, or talk it out, whatever. See what's to it. So, all right, cool. We get to doing all of our little podcasts. We making videos. We're vlogging. Me, Reggie, baby, all of us. We all just doing content. Like, we just shooting the shit, having a good ass time. We're just, just being organic or whatever. And then I guess like at the end, we go get some food. And then while I was like, don't put your heels on before you talk to her, whatever, because I don't really know like what she on. Like, one way she sound like she want to fight you, one way she seem like she cool about it or whatever, right? So me and her get to talking, right? So while we talking, this bitch think like I'm not gonna be smart, so she asked me a question, but she's answering her own question. Like, okay, you want me to over explain myself? Like, you said, why am I talking about you? And I clearly call myself the Hood Winnie Williams. Like, that's the answer. That's why I'm talking about people. I'm the Hood Winnie Williams. Of course, other people's names gonna be in my mouth. Fuck, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, my whole commentary is me talking about things that are actually happening in y'all business and what the street. Yeah, it's really about me being in y'all business and about what the streets is saying. So I'm like, y'all can't get mad at me because one, this is what the streets is saying about y'all, and then two, this is my own opinion, and then three, half the shit I be saying, it be having some truth to it. You feel me? If it ain't 100%, it's damn near 80 to 90%. Okay, I probably be off by little smidges or whatever, right? Cool. So she's like, keep in mind, I did a report on her over a year ago. She's like, you said I slept with J-Man and woo. Oh yeah, this is my little scar. She scratched my face. Oh, poor Snuggie. She scratched my face or whatever. Yeah, see me. Anyway, so she's like, oh, a year ago you said I slept with J-Man and da-da-da-da, this and da-da-da. I'm like, to really be honest, like, they wasn't giving me enough time to really think about the matter, because it's like, bro, I just got done fighting at some myself. They like, she fighting over this dude, she fighting over J-Man. I'm not fighting over nobody, okay? I fought this bitch because she threw water on me. 100. I fought her because she threw water on me. Ain't nobody, I'm not finna just sit here and let you act a plumb fool on camera and throw water on me. Like, bro, we already seen what happened with AOKD when he was on the porch with Rico Reckless' cousin. Then after that, he just been a goofy his whole career. You get what I'm saying? Like, no shade, but shade. You feel me? And y'all ain't finna AOKD me. I ain't out here AOKD. When I said my inspiration and my blueprint is FYBJ, man, and Rico Reckless, that's tough. What you think? What you think? And I don't even care if people saying Rico Reckless a liar right now. I don't even care. Like, shoot. Like, If he is alive, he alive. Either or, it don't matter because he's still dating Summer Walker. Who cares? Like, he still got his little check, his little podcast. Who cares? But when I say, like, that was the blueprint, baby, that was the motherfucking blueprint. Y'all not finna be out here trying to bitch and bully me. Y'all ain't finna be trying to bitch and bully me. Like, but I don't care if I have to go 5-10 rounds. I'ma keep it going. And matter of fact, I'ma go to the gym because the next bitch that's try it, oh, I got some rounds for your ass. Next girl that wanna try, I promise you, I'm finna get my fat ass in the gym. I ain't know I was out of shape until I started fighting. My damn nails, look at this shit. Like, y'all see how my finger split? My nail picked up right there. You feel me? My nail picked up and it ripped all that off. This is a booty finger, bro. Like, my shit raw. My nails are fucking raw. You feel me? My long ass nails are just gone. I don't know. It's giving. And then afterwards, it's like, alright, so then afterwards, we did the 20 versus 2 Opps or whatever, right? So I'm like, alright, cool. I'm like, I'm gonna come, I'm gonna do the content. They said she wasn't gonna come. They hitting that. Reggie baby said she could still come. I'm like, so y'all ain't said nothing? So then they gonna tell me, they was like, they steady, Snuggie, make sure you don't fight, Snuggie, don't fight here. While I pay his money for all the security and we don't want to mess it up. You gotta be professional. So I said, okay. I seen her. I ain't fight. I looked at Walla. I said, you made your choice? Oh, okay. Well, that's who you doing your content with. I'm like, all right, cool. I dip out to the side. Keep in mind, it's fucking thunderstorming outside or shit like that. So I can't make a dramatic exit like how I would like to. I had to call a Lyft and an Uber to leave. So it took me like a good 20-30 minutes. So I'm really sitting off to the side, sitting off to the cut. They like, why you acting like you lost? You acting like you lost. You got security. Why you act like they talking to me like I'm scary or something? I'm like, what do y'all not understand that I'm from the suburbs? Do y'all not understand? What do you not understand that I'm from the suburbs? I don't like fighting. I don't like fighting. If I gotta look over my shoulder where I'm at, I don't want to be there. Cause I kept telling them, I said, let y'all do this to J-Mane, Tay Savage, on Brody. Do that with John Wick with the stick. I promise you, whole place would have been cleared out the moment he seen his eye. Okay, whole place would have been cleared out. The whole event would have been over with. Okay, and I'm telling you, and a couple people would have ended up on a milk carton if they would have did that to one of them niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like, let the roles have reversed, and it would have been what happened to me happened to a nigga. I promise you, it would have been a couple of milk cartons, okay? It would have been a couple of milk cartons of missing people. But I'm not saying this is like a threat, but I'm just saying, like, you got to put things into perspective, because I'm like, if it was the men, they would have had like a low tolerance and they would have been like 10 times worse. I'm like, I just calmly said I'm leaving. I just said I'm calmly leaving. And then I clearly ain't missed too much, because then the whole thing turned into a brawl. At this point, I'm convinced that it wasn't even a 20 versus whatever. He had an audition for some goddamn baddies or some shit like that, and I damn near feel like this shit was staged. Like, you had all these motherfuckers come from Chicago or fly from wherever the fuck they flew out from to come and support your ass just so you could start a whole bunch of fights. Like, that's how I feel. What I rated 1 out of 10, I rated 1 out of 10. I give that motherfucker a 2. I give it a 2 on baby. I give it a 2. My damn face itch. I'm ready to go home and take a shower. My wig dirty. I ripped it off. It got water. That water could have had spit and some more stuff up in it. You feel me?